Beautiful Obolo.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I want to hear the name Obolo, Like, it almost sounds very, like, Obolo. But you've made it sound so beautiful. Beautiful Obolo. I remember when I was in school, they used to call me Obolo.
Really?
Yeah, Obolobo.
Oh, well,
Oh, like,
the worst one is Oluftubo.
hey, my God, people, where are they? I love that one.
Obolo Twitwi.
Obolo Twitwi.
And when they added Twitwi, oh,
I don't know why. I don't know how these names came about.
the worst and the keys. What's Twitwi?
Like, it's Twitwi. Obolo Twitwi. But Obolo is just someone who is, big.
Fat.
Obolobo.
Obolo.
Obolo Twitwi. Interesting. But you've embraced it. You've owned it. And you've made it look so, you look so amazing.
Thank you.
I love the glasses. I love the colors.
Yeah, don't make me.
You're so stylish with it. You're owning it.
I'll take it.
Yeah?
I mean, give it to me. I'll take it.
How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good.
As somebody will ask, how's the markets? How's the market?
Okay, they travel. Oh.
I love that. I mean, when I say how's the market, I mean, how's, you're a plus size model as well, right?
Exactly.
And you wear bikinis?
I do.
Girl.
Stop.
I don't even wear bikinis. Like, I do once in a while, but I'm just like, ish.
I mean, in a size 24, I do own it. It's crazy, but then I do it flawlessly.
She said I do it flawlessly.
Yes, I do it flawlessly.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to flawlessly flaunting beautiful Obolo.
I mean, I'll take it.
Beautiful Obolo. Have you always been this? Have you always been plus size?
Yes, I've always been fat. I've always been big. I used to be very round actually when I was younger. I remember when I was in secondary school, I used to be like big and round like a ball. And I was very timid, very shy. I wasn't who I was today. And I actually didn't think that there will ever come a time where I will be this person. So yes, I used to be all
what
that.
changed? I mean, when you look at that little girl in secondary school, the round, ball-looking little girl, and then the girl that is sitting here right now, what was that defining moment for you? What made you decide that, look, I have to own this. This is who I am.
Okay, so it had to do with a past relationship, right? And I was body shamed so bad. I was rejected. And when I'm talking about relationship, I'm not talking about just like opposite sex. I'm talking about with families and like all of that.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was that bad. And then the turning moment was when I remember a family member said something to me, which really got to me. So I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I remember very well that day. And I was like, you're not that bad. I mean, I think I was a size 18 at that time. I was like, you're not that bad. You are very beautiful. Even with all that acne at that time, the discoloration, hyperpigmentation, the cellulites, and every other thing that comes with being a fat person, you are still very beautiful. That's where the beautiful Obolo came from. And that is when I started owning myself. That is when I started putting myself out there more, because I knew that I wanted to be in the media space. I knew that I wanted to change, but I didn't have anyone to.
What is he wanted to change? Change what?
I wanted to be a change. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to be a change, especially at that defining moment for me. I wanted to be the voice of people like me at that moment. So I owned it and I told myself, I looked at myself in the mirror, I said, you're going to be great.
Yeah.
You're going to be different.
Yeah.
And everybody across the world is going to hear your name.
Yeah.
Because you are the change.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And how's that working for you so far?
Absolutely great.
Yeah.
So,
it's funny you say that, because everybody and the way they take negative comments, right? You take the stones that are thrown at you and then you build a freaking fort or a castle with it.
Yeah.
I've had some experiences in the past where I was called certain names.
Wow.
And for me, it fueled me to be better and be confident. But that was standing I still have my insecurities, So in as much as you tell yourself that, I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I'm beautiful and all that good stuff. Even this morning, I told myself I'm beautiful. But I still have, there are certain traumas that when you go through, you don't just easily shake it off, regardless. So I'm sure that you have those moments where you feel like, okay, what do I do? Like, because I still have my insecurities even till today.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that were said to me in the past that made me want to do better, sometimes it rings in my head, Does it happen to you too?
Yes, even this morning it did. Realistically, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a shining person. There are times where the same body that you feel good in, you don't feel good in. There are certain times that the same body you wear certain clothes, you feel fantastic. You don't feel, your body feels ugly at a point to you. You don't want to look at yourself in the mirror. You don't want to see it. You understand?
Yeah.
So there have been those moments for me. And I think one of my biggest insecurities as a plus size woman is my cellulite. And me being a bikini model, an actress, and every other thing, and I don't mind showing my body, I feel that to be one of the biggest barrier that I have to cross like daily because I don't like it. I don't like seeing my cellulite. But then when it comes to work, and I have to, I show it off. You understand?
I mean, cellulite is everybody.
Yes, and my small boobs, actually. I hate my small boobs.
Oh, it's fine.
Yes, it's fine. That's what people say. They're like, for your body type, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then I see my mother, I'm like, why did you do that? Like, why? Like,
I don't think cellulite shouldn't be a problem because, I mean, there's a lot of cellulite is just, it happens to a lot of women. And you'd be surprised that a lot of men actually find that quite attractive. And even slim women do have cellulite. So... I think the difference thing there's a very thin line from being confident and coming across as being a show off. You see, because it's almost like, okay, can she cover up? That's a lot of flesh,
right?
So where do you draw the line? Because sometimes when you're doing this bikini modeling and stuff, it should sort of probably dawn on you that what are people going to say?
I think I stopped having that mindset, especially about what are people going to say for the longest time. And I know it's overwhelming for where I find myself, which is Ghana. It's overwhelming to see a big lady or fat lady show skin. It's too much to look at sometimes because we are not exposed to that. But this is me, It's either you look, you pass, or you look and you appreciate it. Either ways, I am still going to do what I am very comfortable to do. And as long as my comfortability does not affect you in any way whatsoever, I don't see what's wrong that I'm doing. And I don't see it as a limitation to me. And I don't find any problem about what somebody's going to say. I mean, for the longest time, I've really never valued other people's opinions when it comes to my body because this is mine. This is me. And as long as, I'll say this again, it's not affecting you in any way personally, I don't see why I should value your opinion over it.
Have you had any? I mean, I know that you're on social media a lot. Like I've seen some of your videos.
Yeah,
strutting.
Okay,
on the highway, feel bikini. But I'm sure that there's been so many comments that have been quite distasteful.
Yeah.
Are you? Because even again, we're human. Yeah. Some of these things will
get to you. True.
What are some of the things people say when they see your videos and stuff?
It's too much. Why don't you cover up? Who's gonna get married to you? Who's gonna want this? Don't you have parents at home who's checking you? Whose girlfriend is this? Whose wife is this? You're gonna be a mother someday. This is what you want your children to see. Is this what? To be honest, I do go through a lot of my comments on my social media, and I must say I've grown a tough skin for the longest time. And I remember my very first runway was Accra Fashion Week. That was 2016 or 17, if I remember correctly. And Slash he taught me how to model though. Shout out to Slash. And Slash took me on the runway, and after Ebony performed, I modeled for a US-based swimwear brand. She actually came to Ghana purposely for me.
Wow.
Yes. So Nina Shere came, and I had the craziest encounter on the runway. I walked to the runway, shouted my pose, turned, and my wrap fell off. And I was wearing a thong. Yes, and I was a size 20 at that time. I was wearing a thong, and it was so much. And within the space of, from the time the thing happened to the time the show closed, the whole thing blew up even before I walked out of the event. And I couldn't deal with it. I had
anxiety.
Trust me, it was crazy. I had friends bashing me.
Oh dear.
Even before I got to my parents, I remember my siblings were like, what are you doing? Like, what's this? People from my church, my environment who saw it and everything, everybody was just haywire on me. And in that moment, I had to hide for a while. And then I had to take it all in. So I took it all in, and since then, I have really never valued what anyone would say. Because if that moment couldn't break me, and I was able to go on the runway again, and again, and again, and again, and I'm still doing media again, and again, and again, I can't be broken now.
You said the people in the church, family, they all said so many things to you.
Yeah.
I mean, in all of the criticisms you got from everybody, family, friends, the church, which one would you say were you more disappointed in?
I can't pick a particular circle of people because everyone has their own personal beliefs. Personal principles versus religious beliefs versus what they project to you. So most times I really do not take people's opinion to heart because the person will feel like if it was me, I wouldn't appreciate you to do this if I was your sister or I was your brother, but then you are not. If I was your father, I wouldn't have allowed you to do this, but unfortunately, you are not. If I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't, or your husband, but then you are not, darling. So if my husband could allow me, or my boyfriend could allow me, or my father, or whatever, I
problem with it,
didn't have a problem with it, or still don't, I really don't see why you should.
But when you say family, your father, your mother didn't have any issues with that?
No, they did at a point. I mean, they still do. I mean, you see, the contemporary Ghanaian, very traditional, wouldn't want that. And like I said, it's overwhelming for people to see a big girl in all her beauty, in all her cellulite, her body, everything all out there.
I mean, obviously, we're a conservative society. Even when sometimes, somebody who is not a plus size exposes certain parts of their body or they stand in a certain way and there's a body con dress or it could be anything. We tend to we're not quite accepting of that. So again, it's a little bit on the extreme when the person is plus size. Now, I think that is what I'm trying to ask, like where the church, family, were you disappointed? Because the church is where you're supposed to find solace. I mean, the church is not there for
judgment.
Yeah. Nobody it's like a hospital. Nobody goes to a hospital when they are well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah.
And I like to believe that whatever judgment anyone in any church had towards me would have been probably personal. It would have ended at the person's thoughts because I never heard of anything. But then obviously there are people that your lifestyle do not align to what they believe in because as Christians, they expect you to abide by certain laws that are there to govern the religion. So if you go against it, then you are prone to ridicule and all of that. But personally, I don't think anyone has ever spoken to me about it or has ever approached me and said, I don't like your way of life and I think that you're going against what God is saying and I think that you should change. Not even my pastor has done that.
So when your thing fell, you did say that the church, your family, friends, they were all...
Yes, because some of the members would give you certain attitudes. I mean, some of the members would give you certain approaches that it makes it look like they are more holier than you are and they are more righteous than you are. But to be honest, I don't really care because at the end of the day, people do different things that equal or amount to sin. And like Christians will say, or like it's in the Bible, there's no greater sin than the other. So whatever it is that you think that you do that makes you feel like you are better than I am, by all means, keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
I'm going to keep doing it. Yes.
I like that.
That's it.
Now, you've taken part in some beauty pageants and stuff.
Yes.
Which one? You did something in 2016?
Miss Excel.
Miss Excel.
2014.
Yeah.
First runner-up, second place.
Okay.
Yes, and recently I got awarded as most, is it elegant or something like that?
Most elegant plus size queen.
Obolo twin.
I like that. I like the fact that you're owning it. I mean,
Yes.
so do you have any health complications being this size?
Yes, PCOS. I was diagnosed in 2017 of PCOS, and which in turn makes me have hormonal imbalance. Therefore, losing weight is extremely stressful for me because you try and then it bounces back and then try bounces back, that kind of thing. But then it's nothing too scary. It's just a lifestyle change that needs and discipline.
I mean, I guess, some people have PCOS and they have facial hairs, they grow a beard.
Thank God I don't have.
Can
you imagine a beard?
So you just the cards you've been dealt with, just make it something, make it work. Like when life gives you lemons, you make it mean lemonade.
I mean,
and that's what you're doing. Because I've heard of stories about PCOS, and it's quite common among women.
Yes.
And, a lot of facial hairs,
acne. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have all the high testosterone genes and all that. I don't have all that.
Okay. So if this is yours, I might as well just...
Yeah. I mean, I'm embracing.
So do you do any advocacy for PCOS?
No. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't. I think that most of my advocacy goes more into whatever the situation is or whatever the health issues, whatever the complication, whether it's health or not, you just have to have confidence in yourself.
So you have the Confident Club?
Yes, I have the Confidence Club.
Confidence Club. Okay. So what is that?
Okay, so...
Can I join?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean...
I thought it was for Obolo twins.
No, wait.
I think I'm borderline.
Okay, so let me tell a little backstory of the Confidence Club. So sometime when I was about to go into university, I discovered a guy called Cedric, and then he asked me, like, I was looking for a room, and then he was like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "My name is Beautiful Obolo." I was like, "What? Wow. It is, wait, what?" So he works with World Health Organization. He was like, "You do fantastic if you embrace this and make this and change in society and don't just target this." So my target initially was for anyone who was feeling less of themselves. So whether albinos, bald people, amputees, disabled, anyone else who feel like, okay, society doesn't like me and I'm not ideal person for society. That was the focus. But then I realized that around that time, my social media was building up and I had a lot of women that were telling me, "Oh, I love your confidence. I want to be like you. I want to be your friend. Can you please mentor me? Can you please teach me this?" So I said, okay, then let me take it a step at a time. I'm going to target the plus size for this period, and then I'm going to move along as time goes on. So the story behind the Confidence Club is supposed to help people who feel less of themselves in society.
Right.
And it cuts across everywhere.
Okay.
So that's the main idea.
Okay. So anybody with any insecurities.
Exactly. Any insecurity. Whether you're bald, you're an albino, you're an amputee, you're disabled, you feel like you don't look great, you feel like you don't cut out, you're short, you're a midget, you have anorexia, like any other thing. Exactly.
So you promote body positivity.
That's the main idea.
Okay.
That's the main idea.
So what is body positivity?
Okay, so I think feeling good about yourself and projecting and having that self-love and being able to be a pivot to spread it out there. Yeah, that's...
Now, there's another pageant on TV. And would you do it? The answer?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I think in their own way, the message they're trying to pass across, I don't align with it. I feel like
but for plus size women,
yes, I understand that.
Celebrating them, it's making them feel beautiful.
Is it?
Well, I mean,
I think personally, I feel the DIASA competition is not promoting the plus size in a positive light for me, or as much as I would like it to be, because most of these women range between like either a size 18 straight to like size 32, 34, and you have a size 30 woman with all her goodness, with all her cellulites and her flesh, and she's wearing something very short. She's wearing something very demeaning, like something that doesn't.
I mean, what about her that wearing it? She doesn't think it's demeaning, just like you're saying.
Exactly.
People's opinion of you don't bother you.
Don't bother me. Yes, but then personally, like I was saying, I don't feel like the message that's passing across is promoting body positivity. Yes, I feel like most times people make fun of it instead of to embrace and love it. We all like the idea to see somebody dance, and I mean, it's humoring. It feels good to see that, but then I don't feel like the message, which is to promote that, is being sent across. I feel it's demeaning. That's
so what do you have to tell somebody who feels a little weird about their body in terms of like their plus size? Because look, in the animal kingdom, there's the elephant, there's the antelope. We can't all be the same.
Yeah.
So I understand that there are some people who are plus size, and there's some plus size people who are actually, when they do their they go and do their health check. Some of them might even have like great heart rates. Their cholesterol level is high. It's actually better than somebody who may be slimmer or may not be as big as them. But, again, to each his own. But what do you have to tell anybody out there who is feeling a little less confident? Like, let's assume that I've come to your confidence club.
Okay. First of all, confidence is not thought. I can't take a pen and a paper and teach you confidence. But what I can do is I can push you in the right environment for you to master on it. That is what I do most of the time. So the people that have been under me or are still under me pick up these traits from me as time goes on. You understand? And then I would urge you to look for my page. If you ever feel down on yourself, like if you ever feel like I'm not worthy, I don't deserve this, or you feel I am not cut out enough, I think you should just straight away just type Original Beautiful Obolo or Beautiful Obolo. Look for my page and just scroll through. I'm sure by your third or fourth video, you should feel much better about yourself, because that is what I am. You understand? That's a filter.
So you don't think that people will think that you're promoting nudity and, because again, yes, you're confident in yourself, but you're being nude on social media.
I mean, I understand that bit, but then lingerie modeling is not just the only thing I do. So it's not everything that I'm invested in. That is that. And then when I do it, I like to believe that I do it and I do it well. And I'm not naked. I have not been naked ever on TV or anywhere else on my social media platforms. It's either I am working, I'm covered up, I'm in a two-piece, or I'm wearing something revealing. That's fine. But
whatever you do it with so much confidence.
Exactly. So much confidence. And so much love. I have so much love for myself, my body, and anything that I do.
Self-love is key. I mean, if you don't love you, who's going to love you? And you're always projecting. When you love, you attract more love.
Yes.
So I think that's one of the things that we can all learn from you.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy loving yourself.
Not at all. There are days when I shed tears. There are days when I don't feel so good about myself. Like,
what do you do on those days?
I tell myself, I mean, let it out. It's a process. It's a process of life. You can't harbor it all. There are days when you break down. You embrace that part too. You let go.
When you feel like it's gonna cry, you just cry.
Yeah, cry.
And then when you finish, you just get up and then you clean your tears and you go.
Yes, and I wait.
There's no book. You said I wait. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, so you find solace in food?
No, I don't entirely find so. I'm not the type of plus size lady that would say I run to food when I'm depressed or when I'm sad or no. No, I don't do that. But I love food, especially kinky. You know the soft one,
Yes.
like pepper.
I buy the one from Blue Rubber, the one in market. I was there yesterday.
Store. Yeah. So I don't find solace in food, but I'm less of an emotional person and more of a logical.
So you pick you pick yourself up.
Exactly, most of the time. But when it's time for me to be vulnerable, I don't look back. I am vulnerable. I do cry.
So when you're gonna talk to somebody, do you have a community of women who support you, or because I mean you have to have that.
Yes, I do. And I'm very true to myself. And I tell myself, if this is not working for me, I let it know. If I need assistance, I run to people that I feel like they can assist me in the particular situation I find myself in. So yes, I do have people that I talk to. I do have people that I barely talk about my issues because most times I feel like I can handle it all. But then at the point where I can't, there's always someone there that I would run to.
How's your dating life like?
Sorry?
Your dating life?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, are you dating? Is it difficult for you to find, for in the dating scene?
Crazily, it's not difficult to get someone to say, I love you, baby, I want to be with you. There are thousands of them. But then for someone to actually do love you, not the body, not sexualize me, not want me because of my body type, not want me because to boost their personal ego that I want to be with a plus size person. So I've actually had a plus size person. And that's difficult to get. To get someone that would say, this is the person out of the body.
Don't think because you put yourself out there, so hard for you to know who is sexualizing you and who is actually coming from it. Because it's often a very thin line.
True. I think those are the perks of actually being out there. But I feel like along the line,
the right person will come. Or he's on his way. Or he's
maybe I'll job as ambassador, who knows?
So what is the next battle?
I
mean, honestly, like it's really going.
Oh my goodness. I'm not the one who wants a fairy tale kind of love. All I want is someone who aligns with what I believe in. You understand? I don't want someone be exactly. I don't want someone who I'm overpowering. Most of the time, the men that comes, my confidence is too overpowering. And it looks like my personality too is too overpowering for them. So it makes them feel small. And I don't want to be the kind of person in a relationship where the man feels like I am a bigger person than he is.
For any man who feels small around you doesn't deserve.
Exactly. Like you don't have confidence in yourself as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Maybe because of the confidence club, a lot of men feel intimidated. You think that's
actually a lot of men do feel intimidated by me. Actually,
I don't think it's a general plus size issue. Like men feel. I'm just asking. I don't know.
I mean, I've heard so, but then when it comes to me, a lot of men feel intimidated because straight away I look forward to certain things. Straight away I let you know what I feel like is going to appeal to me, and I don't.
You know what you want
exactly, and I don't play around. Yes.
Well, all the best with everything you're doing, sweet.
Thank you, darling.
All the very best.
What can I say?
I'm coming to join your confidence.
I mean, it'll be lovely to have you. Imagine you just there. Let me tell you, sorry.
Tell me.
Your Vasa days. I used to be like, Mama, look at this woman. Look at her body. When I grew, I want to be like her. Then I went to Shirley's audition.
Yeah.
40 and single. I was hoping to see. I didn't see you.
Yeah.
They went to shoot a prom. Justin didn't come. I'm like, what?
I wasn't on 40 and single.
You weren't on it. Yeah. Like, I was really good. I was like, oh my God.
I gave you some confidence then.
No, yes.
Because I'm one person who embraced.
No, of course.
I want.
And I used to watch, I watched your story before. There was this trending picture of you in pink top.
Yeah.
And then you wear
pink pants.
Pink pants.
And white shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I used to have that. I compared that to you now. At that time on Vasa Day, I'm like, okay, so she could go from this to this. I mean, I could do anything. So I think you've been very instrumental for my growth. And I'm I'm glad I'm here.
Thank you.
I mean, I would
yeah, thank you.
Woodford. So yeah.
Very nice of you.
Yeah.
So much.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'll be.
You guys hear that? They're sleeping on me. Stop. Is it easy to find clothes? I mean, tell me through your wardrobe. Like,
Okay, so because I own a plus size boutique, so it's not that easy to source clothes for myself. But generally, it's easy. It's difficult to get plus size clothing because most vendors would rather stock up with the slimmer size because it moves quickly than the plus size, and it's on more the expensive side than the regular.
there's more fabric.
not just that, but you see, because of the the modern times we find ourselves in, people want to evolve as time goes on. So some specific styles that will suit plus size, getting it here in Ghana will be expensive. Plus,
But obviously, not all styles will suit.
Yeah, not all styles.
Well, not all styles suit everybody. Fit everybody anyway. There's no one jacket for everybody.
I mean, what styles suit you?
Well,
Have you said all stuff?
I don't know.
So yeah, but I remember this one time, right? Let me tell you the story. So this one time, so at a point, my mom stopped me from wearing leggings for 3 years because to her it was too revealing. And I remember her saying she couldn't sleep knowing that I was out there walking with leggings and it was too revealing of my shape. So I think sometimes it's difficult to be a certain type of way because whether you're covered up or you're not covered up,
Yes.
you are still there. Just because you are big, you are still exposed. And at a point in my life, when it comes to the people that I've mentored, there was this lady and she this story is very interesting. So she, in her marriage, she has 6 kids, right? And at a point in her marriage, after her last baby, her husband said she was too fat at a size 16. I mean, I can't think about it too much as a size 16. How fat could a person be that the husband decided that, listen, I'm going to make you sleep in another room and I'll sleep in another room because I can't stand you. I can't stand, like, you're too fat. And she was constantly sad almost every time because she wasn't appealing to the husband's eye. And she herself suffered from PCOS, and it made it very difficult for her to lose weight.
But she wasn't plus size before.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't plus. So
wasn't.
You know, some of the school of thought to say, well, I mean, the husband didn't meet her fat. So
exactly,
if she's become fat, what is he also doing about it to help her? Because it's a marriage, right?
Right. And in her case, the resources were there, but she had hormonal imbalance. So it threw her off. So she'd lose weight and then she'd gain it. And then she'd lose weight, she'd gain it. When she loses it, she's appealing. And then when she gains it, but then finding the balance of maintaining a specific weight was a challenge for her due to her medical condition. So
Everyone like that, what did you do with her?
I mean, she needed constant encouragement because what can you do?
Yeah.
She needed a space where she could run to and she'll feel safe and she'll feel welcome. So that's the space I created and that's where she has been.
Do you feel sometimes that you're being sexualized? People look at you and they take off your clothes to their eyes. And when you do, how does that, how do you overcome that?
Yes, I do. And it comes with a job most times, and it comes with you being out there most times. So it's absolutely fine, whether covered up or not. People look at me and want to take my clothes off of their eye. It's there. How I deal with it is I don't do much as long as it's not directly coming to me.
Don't you get scared that sometimes, what if you're found alone in some dark alley? Don't you get nervous?
Hey, yeah, I mean, regardless of time, no.
Regardless of time, you still get nervous. I said, wait, what do I need?
Sure.
You find yourself alone in certain of your places. But
yes,
I mean, I think, again, back to being sexualized, doesn't it make you feel a certain way?
I do feel anxious and nervous times when I'm alone, especially people that I don't
know.
But I've never been caught scared. I don't think I have been scared of being in a space with a man because the person wants to have me or whatever the case is. No, I always find a way out.
You always find a way out. I like that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.